Hey, welcome back to the Marvel and DC theories. I actually scratched that, um, just because I don't know if I will upload this on the Marvel and DC theories. I might, it's a high chance, possibility, but this will be uploaded on my other channel, which I think it's titled "Bring On the Fandom." I have no idea. I've lost count. Okay, so many channels what we got. Anyways, that's not the point. You guys came here because you clicked the title of this video, and we're gonna be talking about Snow we're going to be talking about Snow White, the Disney live action remake that's coming out, I believe, next year. And apparently, there's this whole controversial thing going on with obviously the cast because some people are like, why they cast Rachel Zegler? Um, just because most people, I think they wanted Snow White to be white, I guess. I don't know. I mean, from this picture here, I mean, Snow White. I mean, I don't know if this is just like a picture that somebody just like made and then kind of like toned down, but I can see Rachel Zegler pulling it off. Not too bad, but I think they could have definitely gone with somebody else. Maybe just her audition was, what I'm saying, is what got her the role. That's obviously may be the case, but still, even when it comes down to that, everybody has their own opinions. Even whoever she auditioned for, obviously Disney, but the people, the person, group of people, whomever was there, thought she crushed it. Now I don't know if I'm right on this. Don't quote me on this, but I believe Rachel Zegler was in the upcoming. I want to say upcoming, but was in the previous Shazam movie. I think so. Don't quote me on that. But I know this controversy on this movie started even before I guess they cast Rachel Zegler, as Snow White. It was the fact that the seven dwarves, which the seven dwarves aren't even dwarves. There's only actually one midget for this live action remake, which obviously not mad at it, but I think a lot of people obviously, I think if you're sticking to the origins and if you're somebody that was born around that, that 90s area, the 90s era, excuse me, and before, I mean, I feel like you kind of want to see them short, like doors, So they did that. They changed this up with the diversity because they said they didn't quote unquote want to offend actual midgets, which I feel like personally, I think why not do representation and actually show representation on that? Like that's just actually a weird thing, if you ask me personally. But anyways, let's get into this article by Collider, and we actually got a couple of stuff from via the Hollywood Reporter. So Snow White cast, plot, and everything we know about the Disney live action remake. Um, this is wow. Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot will lead the reimagining of Disney's classic. Now I could see Gal Gadot playing the villain. I believe that's exactly who Gal Gadot is playing. Don't quote me on that. I'm not. We're gonna see right now. So the film that started the Disney animated franchise, of course, I believe this was in the works, or they started. When they first announced for a live action Snow White was back in 2016. So this was such a long freaking time ago. So the release date during the 2022 D23 Expo presentation, it was announced that Snow White will be released in 2024, and I think they said a March 22nd of 2024. So, will it be released in theaters or on streaming? While Disney has opted to release some of their live action remakes, such as Pinocchio, Peter Pan and Whitney, and Lady and the Tramp on Disney Plus, the studio is planning to release Snow White theatrically. The film would follow The Little Mermaid as the latest remake to hit theaters post pandemic. There is currently right now no trailer for Snow White, but there was footage shown last year, in September of, for the D23. That's pretty crazy. So, what is the plot of Snow White? Snow White is a live action remake of the Disney animated classic Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which debuted in 1937. However, it appears that Disney is approaching the Seven Dwarf characters in a new way in order to avoid reiterating prejudice from the first animated feature. The lead actress Zegler also hinted at the story's revisions meant to appeal to the progressive audience during the D23 event. Due to the lack of the titular Seven Doors from the first movie, Disney also changed the title of the film to just Snow White. The movie also gains a new character who will play Snow White's love interest. Numerous adjustments have been incorporated, which might change the plot significantly from the original film. So this is pretty wild and crazy indeed. And also to feed into this, a day after all that stuff from this article, the Hollywood Reporter let us know that here we go. Snow White's director's son criticizes insulting Disney remake starring Rachel Zegler. This is wild. She's not going to be dreaming about true love, Zegler told Variety in September. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be and the leader that her late father told her. And this is all tying into that whole Snow White film. But it's wild that the director's son, from their the OG, is criticizing it. So it's not canceled. I seen this going around on Mousetrap News, but I don't know. It's a possibility that this movie could be getting canceled. I highly doubt it though, but I think those are just one of those fake articles. Anyways, let me know your thoughts down below. I will catch y'all in the next video and live stream. Namaste.